Welcome to the Ingress Insights podcast, hosted by PkmnTrainerJ. Ingress Insights is a podcast about the Niantic game Ingress. Listen each week for the latest news, updates and rumours. Let us know your thoughts by leaving a voice message or emailing us at the links in the show notes.
Additional intel available.
Hello agents and welcome to the 45th episode of the Ingress Insights podcast. In this week's episode we're going over the XM anomalies that just happened, as well as a few updates regarding the app and some details on the intel map. So as we normally do with these, I'll get in first of all to the XM anomalies and shared memories updates. I'm going to go over the full details of the results. I'll link to the post from Niantic so you can view that yourselves. But in Singapore, it was 33.6 points to Enlightened, 166.4 points to Resistance. In Rotterdam, it was 77.1 points to Enlightened, 122.9 points to Resistance. So the Resistance won both Singapore and Rotterdam. The total points there being 110.7 to Enlightened, 289.3 to Resistance. So Resistance have a good lead at the moment. That may all change with September's anomalies and the bounty challenge that we've got going on, but well done to the Resistance for getting so many points in these two anomalies for August. The August Daily Bounty Challenge, Niantic did share an update with that on the 15th of August, so that stands as of that point. Enlightened 97.5, 102.5 to Resistance, so Resistance were leading on that as of the 15th of August. You've got until the end of the month, it may change, but at the moment Resistance are leading there as well. Now that the XM anomalies have finished, the next Shard Memories event we have coming up is the Shard Skirmish in the America regions. So that's where you can obtain the anomaly medal by joining the Shard Skirmish at 19 locations. These locations have now been shared, and I want to say thanks to Agent X 1976 who's given me the full details for all the American states. I don't know them off the top of my head, so it's very useful. So these are at 4 PM local time on August the 24th. So first of all, there's Recife in Brazil, Porto Alegre in Brazil, Halifax in Canada, Concepcion in Chile, San Juan in Puerto Rico, Dearborn in Michigan, Montreal in Canada, Baton Rouge in Louisiana, Duluth in Minnesota, Medellin in Colombia, Chiclayo in Peru, Iquitos in Peru, Saskatoon in Canada, Fort Collins in Colorado, Monterrey in Mexico, Guatemala City in Guatemala, San Jose in Costa Rica, Las Vegas in Nevada, and Honolulu in Hawaii. So if you are able to make it to those locations, you can participate in an event, get all the shards with your faction, and then get the anomaly badge without attending a proper XM anomaly. Able to get those at those events, so nice little thing to be able to do on there. Probably out for me, but I'll keep an eye on the European ones coming up. After the Shard Skirmish on the 24th of August, there is another Shard Skirmish on the 31st of August. This is for the APAC, Asia Pacific region. So those generally revealed about 10 days beforehand, so keep an eye out for the 21st and on, see where those come up, but then that ends August for all our events on there. For the next part, I did mention this when Brian announced it on Twitter, but there's now an official news post on the Ingress news site saying download Shard Jumps now live. Agents, get ready for a new level of anomaly intel. The download Shard Jumps feature is now live on the intel map for all core subscribers. Easily download a full JSON file of Shard Jumps from this weekend's anomaly. Track shards, create your own visualizations, and follow the shard battle like never before. Subscribe now and dive into the data. Personally, I think it's a bit of a weird core benefit, but one that's been used by some people. As I said, it has been live already for some time, so agents used it at the previous anomaly. So if you do want to see all the shard jump data and you are a core subscriber, you can get that and see what visualizations and what information you can complete from it. Might be interesting, but I haven't seen much produced from it as yet. That's really the last bit of shared memories anomaly kind of news, so I'm going to move into our next section now.
Hey, this is Sim, Global Product Marketing Lead for Peridot, and you're listening to Ingress Insights.
I know I just said that we were done with events for August, but Niantic actually managed to sneak in another one. This one coming with a new event type and a new medal. So agents did spot a few days ago that there was a field test dispatch item in the upcoming events. So we've now got a blog post from Niantic on that, which says, Agents, the NIA is on the cusp of a breakthrough. A new scanner function codenamed Dispatch is ready for field testing, and we need your help. Successful completion of the inaugural campaign during the field test period will be rewarded with the appropriate tier of the classified Field Test Dispatch Medal. Field test parameters start on the 23rd of August 2024 at 10 am local time and end on the 2nd of September 2024, 10 am local time. The location is global, agents may participate from anywhere. For the tasks, you can access Dispatch in your scanner to receive 6 encrypted assignments representing the Field Test Dispatch campaign. Each of the assignments contains 4 bounties. Complete at least 3 to unlock the next assignment. Bounties may include, but are not limited to, hacking portals, earning overclock hack points, capturing and recharging portals, deploying or destroying resonators, deploying mods, creating, destroying links/fields, uploading portal scans, claiming kinetic programs, and completing new missions. It does specify new missions on there. So the rewards for this are Field Test Dispatch Bronze will be awarded upon completing the 2nd assignment. Field Test Dispatch Silver will be awarded upon completing the 6th assignment. Item and AP rewards are available for completing each bounty and all other assignments. Restarting the campaign upon completion will unlock alternate rewards. Caution: Dispatch utilizes experimental scanner capabilities. Unforeseen side effects on XM sensitive individuals and scanner malfunctions are possible. We rely on your expertise to help us push the boundaries of XM technology. There is also an explanation below this about overclock hack points. We've gone over those before, but I will link to this post so you can read that. And they note that with the launch of the dispatch feature, the NIA has evaluated and revised the rewards for the ongoing daily assignments to align with agent requirements and future events. The changes will be implemented in September 2024. So that's quite a lot to take on. If you did the MZPFK event, I imagine it will be similar to that. So instead of doing a few assignments, you'll get like a batch of assignments to do and go through those. And you only need to complete 3. So if for whatever reason you can't scan, can't do overclock, you can complete the other 3 and still move on with that from there. It will be interesting to see how this goes. I know once we had the daily task agent started talking about like weekly tasks, monthly tasks, special event tasks. So this seems the first kind of test of special event tasks. I'm keen to see how it goes, and I'll be glad to participate and get through things on there and see how many I can get done on the first day and see who goes through and clears and gets their basic or advanced medal first. So it's something I'm looking forward to, something I've wanted for quite a while in it. And next I'll go in and talk about the new app update that we've had since. On the 15th of August there was another update to the Ingress Prime app, so we're now on version 2.148.1, and the notes there say that they fixed the overlapping text on the portal key list, and they've done a speculative fix to improve portal scan and overclock stability. I'm not sure how the overclock stability has been improved. I've done a few but not noticed any difference there. However, for the fix on overlapping text on the portal key list, they've basically added another text line so that you get another line for the address and you can see details on there. So it's a nice little fix, but only a little one. If you don't have the update yet, if you check your App Store or Play Store, you'll be able to get it and download it from there. Another thing that's been updated, but the Niantic team haven't shared details yet and actually confirmed it, is that if you visit the Ingress Intel map, you'll see there's now an Events tab. There's currently nothing on it when you tap it. If you go to look at it, it will say NIA status unknown, and it's plastered all across where the map usually is. Interestingly, when I was going on it just now to check this, I have map, inventory, social events. If I click the social, it actually does nothing at the minute. So that's a bit odd. I don't know how long it's done that for, but it's interesting that we have an events tab. I don't know how it'll be used and what it'll be used for. But if you visit the Ingress Intel map that I'll link to again if you don't know that, then you'll be able to see the graphic there. Be interesting to see what it does get used for in future. Before I get into chatting about some Ingress adjacent stuff with Wayfarer mostly, I just wanted to say that I did raise a topic about FitRep rewards. Anyone that remembers the old Ingress forums will know that I used to like talking about them, and did get a bit of a telling off from the forum staff when I'd raised them a few times, too many. However, I've, as I said, raised that on the Ingress subreddit, and people have been contributing ideas there for what they want the rewards to be. I found it quite interesting, and I'll link to it in the show notes so people can contribute there as well. I will probably go through them all in a future show, but I just want to make sure there's enough time to gather up ideas and see what people want.
Hi, this is HP Lola, and you're listening to the Ingress Insights podcast.
I wanted to share that on the 15th of August, I did get a bit ahead of myself. Agents were reporting sync issues, and I sent an update to the UK cross-platform Wayfarer channel about a shared memory sync. That got shared a bit further and was told it was incorrect and not the case. There was just an issue with portal sync, and they synced again soon after. So if you did have issues with portals not appearing, it's now been resolved. It was pretty quick on there as well. The other Wayfarer point I wanted to raise is that agents are getting a bit antsy about a Q3 Wayfarer challenge coming up. I know last time in Q2 it got skipped over, so agents weren't able to earn another tick on their OPR live badge, and people are looking forward to that. As I've mentioned, I am a Wayfarer ambassador. I've got no further information at the moment, unfortunately, but I have seen that people are keen to obviously get their silver badge if they didn't get one before, so I'm hoping myself that it happens relatively soon, but unfortunately I don't have any more information. I'm just hoping it happens and hoping I can get my own silver OPR live badge. Thank you, agents, for listening to this episode of the Ingress Insights podcast. Next week we'll have the field test dispatch started, so I'll be able to see what's happened with that, as well as the America Shard skirmish locations underway, so we'll be able to get any updates regarding that as well. I would expect another app update to come at some point before the end of the month. And as I mentioned, the APAC Shard skirmish location should be announced in a few days' time as well, so I'll be able to share those. And then anything else that happens Ingress related in the meantime, I'll be sharing from there. But that's all from me for this week, so hope you have a great Sunday and happy hacking, agents. Actually, before I let you go, agents, I just want to tease a new episode of Ingress Insights that's coming up, just with a small clip at the end for NBA All Worlds that will be coming on the Ingress Insights feed on the 25th of August, and then on the Ingress Insights feed a few days after, so listen to it wherever you like.
What's up? This is Smooth Guy O, and you listen to the Ingress Insight podcast.
Intel package transferred.